Okay, good morning, grade 7 students. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, very good. I want you all to open your camera for our little exercise session to, waken up our cells and muscles. Okay, so you can do whatever exercise that you're comfortable of. Okay, it's all good. So the moment I start counting from 1 to 10, you'll be going to do your little exercise. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I hope that wakens up your attention too. So I guess everyone is well attentive right now because last time, unfortunately, we were not able to complete our discussion because we ran out of time. So today, we are going to be finishing our topic that is all about cause and effect. And after that, we will be having our activity. So are you all ready for our activity? Hit the thumbs up. Okay, so everyone thumbs up. So I am expecting you all to performed well for our activity later. So now I am going to talk about the connectors or what are the essential for linking causes to their effects. So what are the words? Can anybody here have an idea of what those words gonna be? If we are going to connect the cause from effect, so what words or what are the possible words that you're gonna be using? Anyone? Oh, I saw Miss Giselle. Do you have any example there?
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Can you repeat again the question,
Good
sir?
morning.
Because I have
Do you
my
know
low internet
do,
connection.
Miss Giselle? Good morning. So, do you have any idea or possible possible connectors that are essential for linking the cause from its effect? Do you have any idea? Oh, Miss Sophia is raising her hand. Yes. Do you have any idea, Miss?
Yes, sir, I do have, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe because is also one of the connectors of cause and effect, sir. Thank you.
Very good. Yes, that is one of the example of our connectors. And so I guess Miss Giselle don't have any idea. So today I am gonna be giving you more other words that can be used as a connector for our cause and effect. So first for our cause we have because, since, as a result of, due to, owing to, thanks to, and for the reason that. So this word can be used as our connectors if we are going to connect the cause from the effect. So let's have an example. So because. So Sophia failed her class because she wasn't studying. So that is just one way of using our connectors. So for the effect, we have here therefore, consequently, thus, as a result, hence, accordingly, so, consequently. And now, for both cause and effect, we have since and therefore. So because of and as a result, due to, consequently, as a result of, thus, owing to, hence. So these are some of the examples, or they are paired with each other. So that was our connectors. Now we are going to be, how does the concept of cause and effect apply to our everyday life? So the concept of cause and effect is deeply ingrained or connected in our everyday life. It is because it is our actions influences our decision making, problem solving, and understanding of the world around us. Whenever we are doing something or deciding up to something, it could lead up to some result. It could be in a negative or positive way. That is why I want everyone here, grade 7, since we are now in a grade 7, I want you all to be rational and be good to what you are doing, because you don't know what the result is going to be. As long as you know in yourself that you are doing the good thing, then it's all good for you. You are not doing the bad thing. So kindly hit the thumbs up if you are still with me. Okay. So I guess that would be all for our discussion for today. So now that I am done talking about the cause and effect discussion, we will now have our activity. So while I am giving you the mechanics and the material needed for our activity, I want you all to listen carefully so that you will be able to perform and correctly do our activity. Okay? I want you all to hit the thumbs up. Okay, so I have seen some thumbs up. So first, I'm gonna be presenting you now the activity. Okay, so here is our activity. We have here the cause and effect. So first, I will give you the materials needed. So I want you to have with you a piece of papers, 5 papers specifically. So I want you to have papers with you, and together with the paper, I want you to also have a pen. So that would be two materials, a pen and the papers. So while you are preparing for the materials, I will give you now the instruction. Okay, so our activity is titled the storyboard creation. So in this activity, you will create or formulate a sentence out of the images that I'm gonna be showing you. So here is the instruction. The moment I present a picture on the screen, I will give you a 1 minute to formulate a sentence out of the picture, a cause and effect sentence that depicts on what the picture is all about. So it's gonna be an evident it, ayaw. Sige pa yung kapiyok. You will be tasked to make your own sentence out of the photos that I'm gonna be showing, and after and when you saw me hit this button, that means that the time's up. We will gonna be proceeding to the next image. So are we all good now? Okay, what about the others? Do you have any instructions before we log in into our activity? So I
None
guess
so far.
okay, so thank you for that. So since there are no questions, let's start our activity. So are you ready with your pen and paper? Okay. So for the picture number one, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, time's up for the picture number one. But before we proceed to the image number two, I want to clear with you all guys that if you are experiencing a bad connection or you did not catch the instruction, I want you to raise your hand so that you will not get a low mark for our activity today. Okay? Okay. Mr. Giselle, what's your concern?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
When you gave the instructions, sir, my connection was very choppy, so I didn't catch it properly.
Okay, since the image number one is already shown, okay, I will give back again the instructions. So each time I present a picture on the screen, you will task or you will have the time to formulate your own cause and effect sentence out of the image that I am showing. So the sentence that you are going to be making must be directly or appropriately connected to the image up on the screen. Is that all good? Okay. But and while you are making, you are only given 1 minute to make the to formulate your sentence. Okay. Once you see this symbol, that means that the time's up. Okay. So are you all good now for the image number one? Let's just make that as an let's just make the image number one as a trial because that takes so much time. Okay, Mr. Giselle already hit the thumbs up. So let's move on to image number two. The time's up. We have the image number three. Okay, we'll have the image number four. Okay, so before I give you or present to you the last picture, I will give you a bonus time of 1 minute to formulate or erase the or correct your sentence carefully so that you will be able to present a more precise sentence of cause and effect. Okay, 1 minute starts now. Time's up. Now I'm gonna be presenting you the last picture. Okay, time's up, everyone. I want you all now to hit the thumbs up. Okay, Abelio is done. Bonganciso, Verador. What about Miss Daron, Mr. Sambalan? Okay, so I guess everyone now was done making or formulating their answers. So today, or right at this moment, you will be presenting your answer from 1 to 5 in class. But you will not throw away your paper because you will take a picture of that and pass it to our GC for an additional points. Okay? Okay? Okay. So first, I will be randomly calling students and they will present their answer. Okay, you don't have to feel ashamed of your answer because we are still in the process of learning. So there's no need for you to feel that way. Okay, so first we'll have this. Okay, Miss Doron. Miss Doron, can you show us your or can you present to us your answers for the image number one? What was your answer, Miss Doron? So I guess Miss Doron is currently facing internet connection problems. So we'll move on to another student. So we'll have Miss France Bonganciso. France?
Good good morning, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you share to us what was your answer for the first picture?
So my first answer is she ate unhealthy foods, while the second one is she got stomach ache after eating the healthy foods.
Very good. But how do you connect that? Like connect the cause and
Um,
the effect.
in a sentence,
Yes, yes. Using our
okay.
connector that we have talked earlier.
So she eat unhealthy foods but got a stomach ache.
Yes, very good. I want you all to hit the thumbs up button for Miss Bonganciso. Class, what about the others? Are you still listening to me? Okay, so thumbs. Okay, very good, Miss Bonganciso. For our next picture, okay, so wait. Can we have Miss Verador? Can you present to us what's your answer for, or how do you interpret the first picture?
Yes, sir. Excuse, Katsa ni Vicente. Magdali na day kay 10 minutes na lang ni diri gaya iya ka lang.
Oh, mao gani dali ana uy kay lima ra man na nya. Dili naman ko magpa-assignment. Go go go.
Okay. Yes, sir. I'm here for the first picture. I have here. Anna ate a lot of fries and soft drinks. That's why he got a stomachache. Stomachache. Yes, sir.
Very good. Let's hit the thumbs up for Miss Verador. So very good for that. So both of your answers are correct. Now let's go ahead for pictures number 2. Picture number 2. Okay, let's have Mr. Sambalan. Can you share us your answer?
Okay, my answer is the boy dropped his ice cream. That's why he cried.
Very good. So very good. I want you all to hit the clap button. Okay, very good. That was correct. He said that the boy dropped his ice cream. That's why he cried. Okay. So what about Abelio? Can you share us your answer for number 2?
Okay, my answer for number two, sir, is that the kid's ice cream fell down on the floor, and because of that, the kid cries. Am I audible, sir?
Can
Or
you
should
please louder your voice?
the kid's ice cream fell down on the floor, and because of that, The kid cries.
Yes, very good. That's correct. So the kid dropped. Was that drop
I,
your word?
no, sir. The kid's ice cream fell down on the floor.
Okay, so that's correct. Very good. Now let's move on to image number 3. Okay, I guess Miss Doron is now here. Miss Doron? Wala si Doron. Giselle? So she's still not here. We'll have Miss Bunganciso again to answer the next image. So what's your answer?
Good morning, sir. Um,
Okay.
the girl stumbled on her shoes, leading her, or the girl out. The girl stumbled on her shoes, and the food in her plate fall.
That is
And
why.
her father became furious.
Correct. So let's assume or Miss Bunganciso interpret this image as the man as her father and the little girl. So let's have Miss Verador. What's your answer? Can you share us your answer, Miss Verador? Yes. Okay.
Um, the the food fell. That's why her father yelled at her.
Okay. That's good. Okay, it's all good, Miss Giselle Ann. You are understood. Cha, understood. So for the last two pictures, it will be answered by Mr. Sambalan and Abelio. Abelio Reigns. Okay, next picture, Sambalan.
Wait. Okay, so the boy fell down and scraped his knee, so he cried.
Yes. The boy fell down, so he cried. Yes. So very good. And for the last picture, we'll have Abelia Reigns.
Okay, sir, my answer for that is that the kid is sad because he broke the vase. The kid is sad because he broke the vase.
Correct. So the kid is sad because he broke the vase. Very good. So I want you to give yourself a I mean a clap button for doing such a great job. So that just shows or implies that just shows that you really are listening to our discussion. And because of that, each of you will be given a perfect score. Each of you will have a perfect score for today's activity. So, good job, guys. Next day. Next one, day. Okay, thank you all everyone for your attention and for your attendance for today's class. And before we finally go on to each other's life, I will give you an assignment. Your assignment will be that you will write or formulate at least three cause and effect sentence that you experience in real life situation or you witness in your in real life situation. Okay? Again, you will write a at least three cause and effect sentence that you experienced or you witnessed in real life situation. Okay? You will write that in a short bond paper with a design on the borders. Okay? So you could also choose to like draw what you've witnessed or wrote it. Okay, that's it. That's it for today, class. Thank you so much and goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.
Sir, thank you.
Thank you.